Okay, so welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are well. I hope you're having a great start to Christmas. So this is the festive season now. Exciting. So I do have a makeup look to do probably next week or the week after. It's going to be more festive themed. However, today, as promised and as I'm really excited to do it, I'm going to do Zara Larsson's inspired look. This is the one that I'm going to kind of use as inspiration. That's the one I'm going to use today. Now I might add a few different colours in there, but ultimately I want to go with that kind of like yellowy, maybe even greeny kind of theme. I think it's going to be so cool. I wanted to do this for quite a while actually, because she went viral with the new performances she's been doing, and then people have been trying the makeup and the dances and stuff, and I really wanted to kind of like basically do her version of makeup but make it my own in a way. I also do have gems to stick on my face as well, like she does. They are just one size. I couldn't find no small tiny gems in the shops near me, so we are going to do that as well, so stay tuned. Now I have started with my brows, which I will touch up later on, but they are done for now. My face is breaking out a little bit, but aside from that I do have moisturiser on. I'm going to come back to you once I have filled my whole eyelid in with a concealer and set it, and I will come back to you when we start applying it. Today we are going to use the James Charles palette. This is well used. We are going to use, like I said today, we are going to go with kind of the yellowish tones on her eyes. I might add a bit of green in there if you are following along with me or you want to try this yourself. I don't have the names of them, however they are very bright colours here. So we have like a bright neon yellow, we have a nice kind of like, I say grass green here. I won't probably go with the darker colours on this one. I want it to be bright. We have kind of like a blending colour, like a pale yellow, and then a sunset orange here as well. I probably will dip into the kind of skin tones just to set it straight away first. However, we have got a wide range of colours. So I'm going to dip into this one here, which is a very much nude shade. So it's basically a skin colour shade, like I do anytime I do my eyeshadow, just so we have an overall base to start off with. Now this probably won't show up too much on the camera because it is kind of skin tone, so it's very neutral. Also, excuse my nose, I did shave my face and I cut my face doing it, so excuse that. Not kind of the colour that I usually put on my eyes that often, so I thought let's go with that yellow look. Right, now we've got a base going, so we've got a neutral base. I'm going to start with the pale yellow and I'm going to take it bit by bit. Now this is quite a pigmented palette. I'm going to try and build it up like step by step, because I don't really want harsh colours on the outer edge of this eye. So I'm going to take this pale yellow and I'm just going to dip into that with my brush. This is just a normal eyeshadow like blender brush. It's literally like, I do have a name of it. It's called the Mange tapered blending brush. So any tapered blending brush would be good for this kind of look. I'm going to dip it. Now this has quite a lot of fallout. I will say this for this palette. These colours are gorgeous, but the fallout isn't that great. So I'm going to make sure I tap my brush off the side of the palette, and I'm going to go in with this yellowy toned colour. So as you see already, it's just a very pale yellow on first, and that's perfectly fine. However, this palette does have a lot of fallout, so I am going to do mine afterwards and clean up as I need to. Oh my gosh, look at that. I'm going to do the other eye. So I'm just doing circular motions here. Make sure you get into that inner corner as well. I actually really like yellow on my skin. I think it's even yellow or something. She has such yellow all over her nose, and it looks so like, it looks crazy, but it looks so good. So I'm just taking this colour now across my eyes like this, blend it out. As you can see, we have it all over the eyelids and also up on my temples. I'm not going to go too low with this because I don't want it to be like dragged down. You can go however you like. And I will cover this spot up as well when I do my concealer and that, just to go in with details now. So I really want to go in with a brightish yellow now, because like I said, I want to go yellow. This is going to be like, what would you call this? Like a banana yellow or something? maybe a banana yellow. Very vibrant, very like literally look how pigmented that is. I'm just going to take this and I'm going to start small on my eyelids first. So what I'm going to do with this is put it all over the eyelids, like I would do in any kind of like eyeshadow look. I would put it on the eyelids, but I would also take it slightly out so you can see it with my hooded eyes. And I will be blending it into the side of my face as well, because her makeup literally goes from beyond the eyelid. This colour is actually very pretty. Do you know what I instantly thought when I looked at this look? I thought this looks like a cyberpunk or something, like a cyberpunk look or something like that. So I'm gonna like I said, I'm gonna stipple it into my face in this kind of area, and then I'm gonna take my brush that I had previously. Where's the brush that I had? So I'm gonna take the brush that I had previously, and I'm gonna dip back into that pale yellow. And I'm just gonna start blending this out, just so we don't have any harsh lines. Make sure I go up on my temples just a little bit. I'm going to dip into, this has got a lot of fallout. So I'm going to go into the only green colour that I'm going to use is the bright kind of grass green colour. I'm going to dip into that. Now, like I said, these have a lot of fallout, but they are very pigmented though. So I'm going to dip into that colour and I'm going to put it, I feel like I kind of want to put it on the outer corners or something. I'm going to start kind of like dipping it in and just slowly place it in areas that might look, I feel like I want it on the outer edge. I feel like I probably, for this look, I don't feel like I'm going to go with orange personally, but you can, you're more than welcome to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed this up. I'm just going to go back in and forth with the yellows and the greens until I'm satisfied with the overall look, and then we will continue with kind of the details and stuff. So I probably will go back into it once I put my foundation on, and I can put the gems on, I can do the finished look, I can kind of piece it all together. What I am going to do now is I'm going to do all my base makeup off camera, and I'm going to come back to you once that's all done and we can continue with this look. So I'm back with my face fully done. I used various products. I will link them down below what I have used on my actual base makeup. So I used the one that we tried out the other day, L'Oreal, on my face, along with concealer, my palette. I will link it all down below. However, my face is fully done. I've even set it as well. I will add some highlighter in a minute, but for now, I've just been kind of playing about with this. So like I said, just go back in with them colours and make sure that you are you kind of liking the kind of blend. Now I like the subtleness of the green as well. I feel like I don't want to add any orange to this. I feel like the yellow and the green are basically what I want to go for. I quite like it here. Before I go ahead and do my eyelashes and stuff like that, if I can get it open. So I think in these ones, this is from my local craft shop. So we do have, oh, they are the same size actually. So yeah, they only come in one size, which is like a medium size. That's fine though. But these are sticky adhesive gems. So what I am going to do is just stick it where I want it. So she does have them all over. Now she does have different sizes. I think she even has stars and stuff like that. I couldn't get hold of that. However, I am going to place some of these all over my face where I would like them. I feel like I don't want to go too much on the eyelids. I might put one on my brow, but I feel like the rest of them, maybe one here, maybe a little bit more over. Let me get another one. I feel like I want it in the arch. These are quite fiddly, especially when I haven't got like tiny fingers, but like one here maybe. I like that. So you just want to place them wherever you want them. I am going to place them all over my cheek area because that's where she kind of went. I'm going to place them in a little line, a little circle to start with. So you can go obviously off the picture, but I'm just going to place them where I think I would like them. I wish there was smaller ones as well, but these will do. I don't know how long they're going to last on my face, but I may even go here, just on the exactly where my eyebrow would start. That looks pretty cool. So I'm just going to copy it on this side if I can without, there you go, that'll do. Doesn't have to be exactly the same, but I'm just going to copy where I've put them so far, and then I can put some more. So this one needs to come over just a little bit. About there. And then we want to put one here ish. They won't be the same, but I really like this. Especially for stage makeup, your stage makeup has to be vibrant and colourful, because if you think about it, when she's performing on stage, you have to see it from a certain, like, as far away as possible when she's dancing and singing. You know, if you have very kind of like natural makeup, which some artists do, if you have more natural or more kind of toned down, people, especially in the back of the audience, may not see what she's got on her face. And so for many people that are performing, they will go with kind of excessive face makeup so that they can get seen a bit better. The only reason I know this is because I used to perform on stage when I was a bit younger, dancing, which was really cool. So we had to go extreme with our makeup because you literally couldn't see it otherwise. It was really like hard to see. Right, I think that's going to be about it. I'm going to put some on this side. I feel like this is about it though. I like this. I don't want to put too many gems on my actual normal skin. Maybe I can put some on my forehead. I don't know. I get kind of carried away when I have gems in my hand. I feel like that's going to be it for now. It looks crazy, but I like it. It's different. Do I want to put one up here somewhere? No, I think I'm going to leave that brand, but I like to go quite extravagant with lashes, especially when it comes to these type of looks. So I'm going to use my 08 pack that I got from Amazon, I think it was, which are just basically some cat eye versions. I'm going to put on a pair of these and also a bit of winged liner, I feel like, and then we will see the finished dry lips as well. I moisturise them, but because the weather's so cold now, literally it's raining, it's so stormy today as well. I'm just going to line the very lash, and that's all I'm going to do, because I want my lashes to pop a bit more. Okay, so I'm back with my full face done, my eyes is done. I put a little bit of liner on, so as you can see it's nothing extravagant, but it just makes it come together. So this is my ultimate finished look. Now what I'm going to do before I leave, so I'm going to use my Rimmel Oh My Gloss Lip Oil. So I'm going to use some of this to just moisturise my lips. This is quite a big, I'm not sure if I've done a review on this. I think, did I do a review on this? I'm not sure. This is the 001 Pink Blush, and this is a Rimmel product. So like I say, most of my products are drugstore based. I am going to eventually try some more expensive, but to be honest with you, I've always stuck by drugstore. I've always used it, so it's become my staple really. This is cruelty free and vegan. Made in Italy, that's interesting. And then you get, so it's 24 months, use by date, 4.5 millilitres, and this one, like I said before, is 001 Pink Flush. Now the applicator is very big. Look how big that is. Like literally, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's massive. And you got a massive top, like a tube as well, which is really, I've never seen this before. Maybe because I don't really buy lip gloss. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit. So my lips are a bit dry because of the weather. However, this is pretty much goes on smooth. It smells good. It feels good. I'm not the ultimate lip fan when it comes to products. I don't usually wear that much lipstick or lip gloss. However, I want to try and win myself around with products that I try, you know. Lip gloss is not usually my favourite, but I don't mind wearing it when I've got my hair up. When my hair's down, it just gets annoying. Right, so I'm going to apply some highlighter because you can't have this look without highlighter, let's be fair. So I'm going to use my palette that I used last time. I don't know the name of this, I apologise. I think it could be from Studio 8, it says on here. Studio 8 Deeply in Luster Bronze and Glow palette. This is mainly just literally like, it's broken a little bit, but it's got like highlighters in it. As you can see, they're so pigmented. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my cheek, just where the gems are. As you can see, it just gives it that kind of brightness, that little bit of a glow as well. I like that. It looks so cute. A little bit on my kind of eyebrow, just to kind of brighten that area up. We're going to go onto our nose. So just basically the same area that you would highlight normally. A little bit on the chin, but not too much. On the lip. And then the same for the exact same side on this side. So a little bit on the cheeks, just to give it kind of pop of colour, especially when you turn your head. And then on my eyebrow as well. I might even put some up here, just a little bit on my forehead, so that if you move in the light, it will show up. And then I'm going to put like my usual, which is in the corner of my eyes. I just want to kind of like put a bit more dramatic brightness here. Just a little bit. This is my finished look. So overall, it was so fun creating this. Now you can go back in and you can add like more greens and yellows and different kind of colours. Now, you know, I probably would have added some orange, but to be honest with you, like when I mix it in with my contour, it gives that kind of orangey vibe as well, like ombre. It looks actually really cool. So ultimately, this has been probably my favourite look I've ever done. The gems, the eyelashes, the mascara, everything to do with this look. So if you enjoyed this, please hit that thumbs up. If you have any sort of ideas with what you want to see moving forward, whether it's products that you want me to review, or whether it's actual tutorials or makeup looks you want me to try, please get in touch via the comments in my videos and let me know what you want to see. But as for that, I have really enjoyed this. I hope you guys have too. Let me know if you have used any inspiration from this. There is, like I said, many colours to do. She has so many colours that she chooses for her face. And they look incredible, to be honest with you. So I will be back very shortly with a Christmas themed makeup look. However, I will have a talking video for my next video before that. So stick around, and yeah, thank you for the support. Thank you to my subscribers, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas.